Hello, lovely people. I hope everyone is feeling well, feeling happy, feeling at peace. That is always my wish for you and always how I try to help you to get to that place, at least assist you to get to that place. Today I want to talk about you are not your past. I'm just going to get right into it because I really feel that there's a lot of people out there that need to hear this. I know at a time in my life I needed to hear this. We all strive and want to be happy in life, but a lot of us have had things in our past that are interfering in our present, and you feel like you're stuck. You feel like what happened to you in the past is just holding you back from being happy in your present, and you feel like it's just never going to change, and it's just a constant struggle for you. And you may say things like, well, if my mom didn't this, or my whoever didn't do this to me or treat me like that, or if this didn't happen in my life, I'd be so much better off now. There's always that where you can point the finger and blame someone. And it's not to say that you're right, that people have mistreated you and didn't treat you the way you deserved. That's valid. And there are things in life that are just so unfair. And trust me, I have lived that. I know what that's like. When I speak to you here, I'm not speaking to you from a place of the unknown or that I've never experienced. Whatever I talk about here is because I've lived it, I've learned from it, I've gotten better, I have things that I've done that have helped me. My heart has compassion for those of you that are going through it. So that leads me to be able to do these videos and speak to those people because I've been there. It may have not been the exact circumstance down to the last detail. We all have, the little differences, but there could be a lot of similarities to know enough and have a heart for what you're going through. And I believe that I didn't go through all the stuff I went through for nothing. I believe that I went through that so that I could be here right now speaking to you and help you, even if it's in a small way. Maybe it'll be in a big way, I hope. But I'm here to reach out to you and to help you and to know, and for you to know that you're not alone. Because no one ever wants to feel alone, right? We want to know that people care. They care what happens to us, cares if we're hurting, just has some love for us. I would like to show as much as I can my care for you. Even though I may not know you, it doesn't mean I still can't have care for you, because I've been through enough stuff where I know what it's like to be hurting, to be alone. I'm not going to go into my whole, past history. Not that I would mind sharing, but just know that I know what it's like to have, to not feel loved, to not have encouragement, to be alone, to feel like you really don't have anyone, to feel like you're lost, that you don't know how you're going to carry on. I know how all those and more feels. So I want you to know that I am someone, even if I'm a stranger, that has compassion for you. Because me just thinking about people going through things that I've been through in my past, I feel for you because I've been there. And I want you to have some kind of support system, even if it's just through a video, because I'm speaking from my heart. You know, I'm genuine. This is real. I couldn't do this otherwise. If it wasn't real, I just couldn't do this. I actually never imagined me doing these videos and speaking this way. Once upon a time, I would never even want to be videoed at all, or even a picture or whatever. And now, here I am. You know, life can be so amazing. One thing about is that life is always changing. That's something you can count on. Don't think that your present situation is going to stay the same, because it's not. When you're going through a difficult time and you're so focused in on the difficulties and the trouble, you can tend to think like, oh, this is my life. You know, life sucks. This is, you know, but things never stay the same. Things are constantly changing, evolving, you know. And I can only speak to you from my journey and what I've gone through and what has helped me. And I can tell you from experience, when I look back on my life, it's amazing of where I came from and how I am and where I am right now. This present time, I'm overwhelmingly just blessed. I am full of joy. My heart is full. I feel loved. I have so much love to give. I feel confident. I feel strong, independent, beautiful, inside and out. I have peace. You know, I have all these things and more. I have my bad days, bad moments. Doesn't mean I don't. You know, that's how life is. You know, life isn't always going to be, you know, all just great all the time. But now I'm healthy to where I can handle these things that come my way. And I've learned to love myself and take care of myself. And from where I came from, this is an amazing thing. I say it's amazing because all the things that I have now, that I'm blessed with, I didn't have any of those things growing up. It wasn't like, oh, I came from all those things and so, you know, now I'm just like that as an adult. You know, no, I didn't have any of those things. I could have turned out the complete opposite, but I didn't. So I want to let you know that no matter your past, it doesn't make who you are now. It doesn't have to. You know, it comes down to, oh, honey doggie came here. Say hi, honey. Okay, honey, I'm trying to do a video. Sit down, honey. She's such a good girl. So, she made me lose my train of thought. So I think I was saying that, you know, yeah, it's not going to be easy to get to a better place. Oh, honey, she farted. Well, maybe that made you laugh. If you're having a bad day, maybe that made you laugh. Say excuse me, honey. Well, I guess honey wants to be in the video. What can I say? I just, the fart thing wasn't really that good though. But anyways. Anyway, back on a serious note. So, I believe where I left off was, yes, it may make life a little bit harder if you have to bring yourself from a not good place or an unhealthy place that you were and things you went through to a healthy place. I'm not going to say, oh, it's just so easy. No, it takes, first of all, acknowledging that you may not be in a healthy place because of things you went through. So now you know that you need change. That's the first step in anything. You realize something that's wrong, you admit it to yourself, you faced yourself, and now you say, what can I do to make things better? You want to keep in your minds that you need to be healthy. You want to have a healthy lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle is, of course, mentally, physically, emotionally. So yeah, it's going to be some hard work. It can be some hard work. You have to do everything and anything humanly possible to get yourself to a healthy place. Most of all, never, never lose hope. You are not your past. My main thing, my journey, is I have a relationship with God. I wasn't raised that way. No one told me about God, didn't go to church when I was younger, nothing like that. I developed a relationship with God, and because I had no one else to depend on, I depended on Him. I started going to church, I started learning things, and I began my relationship with God, and I prayed, and it just built my hope up. And my life did start improving. There were so many, just different blessings that came about. Didn't mean that my life was easy, but I was progressing. And the more and more that I kept my faith, kept my hope, kept my prayers, and I just did everything that I could do to help myself. Who you surround yourself with, what you listen to, making healthy choices in your life about what's right and what's wrong, deciding that you want to be a good person and just being a good person, treating yourself good, taking care of yourself, being good to other people, regardless of how you were treated in the past. All of these things is what, and more is what makes up and can change you from the inside out. And you can live a healthy life, a beautiful life, a blessed life, despite what you've gone through in your past. I can tell you that from my own experience. And it does come down to, making a decision. I had gotten to the point where I thought, you know what? I've been unhappy, not living the best life I could, suffering way too long. And I don't want to live my life like this. I can't change the things that happened in my past. It's done. It's in the past. It's not like you can go back and redo it. So you just have to accept, I was mistreated. I didn't get what I deserved. You know, I went through a lot of crap. But now, I don't want to waste, you don't want to waste another day of having that kind of life because of things that happened in your past. So decide to start striving to live the best life that you can live and to be happy. You know, don't let any of that stuff that happened to you or any of those people that mistreated you steal another ounce of your happiness and you having a good life. You know? And that's what I did. You strive and you decide on purpose that you are going to do everything you can do to love yourself and to give yourself the best life. And you just have to work hard at it. It's an everyday thing. You put as much positivity in you as you can. You work hard towards your goals. Just take day by day. You know, don't jump ahead too much. When we jump ahead too much, we can get anxiety and, you know, fear and worry. You know, take one day at a time. Each day, do the best that you can. You know, I remember when I had so much going on back when I was a single parent a couple times around, and I was doing so much on my own. I'm sure many of you can be relating to this. You know, I went to the store and I got myself like a little cute notebook, you know, with something, you know, pretty on the outside that I liked. And I just started using that book to making my to-do lists, important, you know, just reminders, goals, kept my important like little papers in there that I needed to like work on, you know, just made it my little special book. And it actually, like, it might sound silly, but it helped me so much because I felt like even though I had all this stuff to do, I had it all in this book, you know, and I carried that book around with me everywhere. And I actually still do that to this day. And I love it. It makes you feel, you know, more in control, more put together, not so scattered. You know, you can just, it's like your go-to book, you know, and then when you get something done, you cross it off, you know. And I remember I also learned that don't try to accomplish so much in one day. Of course, accomplish as much as you can, but you also need to give yourself time to have some downtime and relaxation. So the mindset that I have now and that I've had for several years is as long as you accomplish at least one thing a day, you did something. You're ahead. You're one step ahead. If you can do more than one thing, great. You know? But give yourself credit. Don't be hard on yourself. You know? Don't beat yourself up. Be happy with yourself that you're progressing. As long as you're moving forward and progressing, you're doing good. So, just know you are not your past. You're not defined by your past. You're not defined by another person. Know that you're special. And whether you believe in God or not, or have a relationship with Him or not, He does love you, and you are special to Him. He's always waiting there with open arms. I'm not a religious person. You know, I actually don't even go to church anymore. Not to say that I wouldn't go again, but it's not about going to church or picking a religion, and, you know, it's just a relationship with God, a higher power. Some people can say, you know, the universe. I believe in all of it. you know, God ultimately, you know, the universe is there. I mean, God made everything. I feel special and beautiful and loved and all these things because of God. And, you know, there was a time that I may have had a little bit of feeling sorry for myself over what I didn't have, or, you know, what I longed for. You know, always one of the things I longed for was, you know, I imagined what it would be like to have a close relationship with a mother, my mom. You know, that's kind of, to me, special when I see people have that. And sometimes I would feel like, oh, wow, I wish I could have that. And, you know, there were other things too. But you know what? I'm really okay. I know God has healed my heart, and I am in an amazing place that took time. You know, progression. Be patient with yourself. Just keep moving forward. Keep making healthy choices. I believe everything happens for a reason. And I also believe that the bad that happens to you, or that happens in, you know, the world, fortunately, there's always good that comes from it. And I can tell you that that has been so true for me. I do not feel sorry for myself for many things of my past. I am stronger. You will become stronger. You know, when you go through something difficult and you come through it at the end, and you will come through it at the end, as long as you don't lose hope, you become a stronger person, whether you realize it or not. You're stronger, you're wiser. You know, it makes you more solid. You know, it's a good thing. And I'm so happy with myself. I've made mistakes, but we're all human. You know, God forgives us. I forgive myself, as long as you try to steer away from those mistakes and don't continue to repeat them. You know that you're striving to become a better person. Continue learning. Never stop learning and growing. You know, I try to learn something new all the time. Keep an open mind and an open heart. You know, never think that you've arrived and that you just know everything, because everyone has room to grow, you know, and become better. And I never lose hope. I never lose faith. And I've been through some difficult things. Maybe in future videos I'll talk more about that. You know, we'll see how it goes. But trust me when I say, I know. And I'm grateful for where I'm at. And being thankful is another big one. Focus on being thankful. You may have some bad things in your life that are going on, but don't focus on them. Whatever you focus on grows, and it's not healthy. Your mind is very powerful. Use it wisely. It's more powerful. Your mind is more powerful. You're more smarter. You're much stronger than you probably realize. And I can tell you that because I didn't think that I was all those things. And time showed me differently. And it's the same for you. You know, if it can be for me, it can be for you. So keep on keeping on. Every little thing is going to be all right. So if anybody has any questions or comments, I would love to see those, and I will answer every one of them. Like I said, I'm here as your support, as someone who wants you to know that you're not alone. And I want to be here to help you in any way that I can. You know, that's the whole point of these. I'm hoping to, any of you who have been subscribed or watched my channel before, you are appreciated. Let me just tell you, very appreciative. I will never not be thankful for that. The more subscribers, the more likes that I get. If you really, if any of these videos have helped you, please click the like button, maybe make a comment. I would love it, whether it's a question or whatever. It helps to circulate the videos so more people can see them, so I can reach out to more people, so you are appreciated. And I love you guys. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. I will keep you in my prayers. And as I always say, take care of you, because there's only one of you. Think about it. Take care of you, because there's only one of you. No one will ever be just like you. No one will ever be just like me, but not just like you either. So take care of you. I look forward to speaking with you all in my next video. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm hoping to make another singing video soon, because I do enjoy singing and enjoying music with you all, and hope that you enjoy it. So I'm hoping to do that by this weekend, hopefully. So thank you all. Be blessed. Bye.